Ladies, gents, boys and girls, Papa Smoke back again with another video. Okay, so this is one of my Loire videos. Hope you had a happy new year, everybody. And if you'll remember, in the last Loire video, we were discussing the sort of different types of dead in the Haitian Vodou belief system. So, it's only appropriate that I lead you on to another Loire now, a very prominent Loire in my life and a very important Loire in my life, and that's Baron Samedi. So Baron Samedi's name means literally the Baron of Saturday. Yeah, he's one of the Loire known as a Gede Lord. Yeah, so do you remember I said the Gede were the unclaimed dead? Well, Baron Samedi is one of the lords of the unclaimed dead. Now, what you might find fascinating about Baron Samedi is that he was human. He was extremely powerful and he was in a senior position in the tribe, possibly even potentially a tribal leader. And he was exalted by the people that much and loved by the people that much that upon upon death, that energy gave him deification. Yeah. Um, Now, Baron Samedi himself is quite a funny character. And what I mean by funny character, I don't mean any disrespect to him at all. But he's extremely sexual, and he's not afraid to express it. Doesn't seem to have any sort of moral sort of filters in the way that we do with what he says. Um, Also, he can be very jocular. He loves his dirty jokes and stuff. But at the same time, he can be very serious as well. So if you call him down and you expect him to be a party animal all the time, don't be surprised if he don't scare the shit out of you and snap you back every now and then. Yeah? Now, the colours he likes and the colours you can present to him are black, white, and purple. Yeah. His day is obviously Saturday, and it would have been more appropriate for me to make this video yesterday, but I was busy, so. But yeah, his day is Saturday. Now, just a note about his VV. When you look for the Baron Samedi VV online, you see a very popular VV, one I'm sure you're all used to seeing, yeah? Yes, you can work with this VV to access Baron Samedi, but be aware this VV itself is a doorway to the masculine side of all of the dead. Yeah? So it's not just Baron Samedi's VV, so be very careful when working with it, to be honest with you. So, what you can work with him for as well varies. I nickname him a spiritual Swiss Army knife. You can work with him for divination. He's extremely wise. He won't steer you wrong. Now, he might say things that you may find a little offensive, or you're not sure how to take, but he won't steer you wrong. You can work with him for money work. He won't give you money, but he will help you manifest money through your skills and abilities. It depends what you're willing to do and what effort you're willing to put in. But generally, the more effort you put in, the more you get out of it. He can help you with fast luck. He can help you by bringing the malevolent dead against your enemies. It can help you remove curses and hexes. It can help you remove negative spirits. There's an absolute ton of things you can work with Baron Samedi for. Yeah, right? Just a note as well. Stay out of the graveyard. If you're not an initiated, trained Vaudouisson, stay out of the graveyard. There's a specific procedure that you need before you enter there and before you take things from there and leave things there and work there. And if you don't know it, don't go in there. There are ways to work with and contact Loire, such as Baron Samedi, without being anywhere near a graveyard. Though that being said, he can be found in every graveyard. If you find the oldest male grave in the graveyard, that's Baron Samedi. And Baron Samedi himself as a spirit is symbolic of the first dead male that was ceremonially buried in such a place as a graveyard. Yeah. Now, Baron Samedi himself is also a Mason. He's a 32nd degree Mason and the Grand Master of their Grand Celestial Lodge. So he's absolutely no small potatoes. He's a brilliant influence to have around you. Yeah, like I said, he's very blunt when he says things. And sometimes you find yourself you can't repeat what he says, but he's quite a good spirit to have as an ally in your corner. Another thing you can work with him for is fertility, although this isn't for the faint of heart because he will literally mock you. Say, for example, while he's fixing you, but like, oh, well, you needed me to come and help and fix your broken willy, didn't you? Kind of thing. So, you know what I mean? It's not for the faint-eyed. If you're going to get offended and storm out like a hissy fit, yeah, then don't approach him because this will amuse him. He will punish you. He'll just do it all the more. That's another thing when working with Baron Samedi or any Gede Lodge. Yeah? They're going to tell jokes and they're going to do and say things that might make you feel a little uncomfortable, might even offend you, yeah? If you express your uncomfortability or you express your offence, yeah, right? They might not necessarily get annoyed or offended back and punish you for it. They might. It depends how you express yourself, yeah? But they might notice this and take amusement in this and do it all the more. They are quite jocular. And they get their lords, especially Baron Samedi. Now, Baron Samedi loves women. It's been known when he's been round to my house before, when he's been there and a woman's been there, that he's touched them. In some cases, touched them inappropriately. Like I said, he's cheeky and he hasn't got any morals or filters. His wife's Maman Brigitte, of course, we can't miss her out. I'm going to do her next, though, to be honest with you. But as an influence in my life, he's done a lot for me. As an influence in my career, he's done a lot for my career. My work is mostly done with Baron Samedi. Reason being as well, he's of the world of the dead, and in the Vodou pantheon, the world of the dead directly intersects the world of the living and is the closest spiritual world to the world of the living, which means, yeah, that it's quicker and more effective in manifestation. Anyway, this has been Baron Samedi. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, which don't leave you with right lot. Oh yeah, it's feast day, Day of the Dead. Some people say November 2nd, some people say November 3rd, some people celebrate it all the way through from Halloween to November 3rd. It's typically November 2nd, November 3rd. Anyway, don't do anything that I wouldn't do, which don't leave you with the right lot. I bobo the wa, kwa gede. See you later, ladies and gents. Bye.